Hi and welcome to The Uncertain Last Quiet Day, which is a third-person adventure game by Russian indie development studio. Let me go through the settings for a while. Then let's start the new game. Its most common shown picture. In the middle of the 22nd century, humanity became extinct as a result of deadly wars. However, the robots created by humans turned out to be very self-sufficient on their own. Artificial intelligence continued to evolve, which allowed robots to build their own society from the ruins of the past civilization. Each robot found a field of work that best suited their abilities. Slowly but steadily, they created a new civilization on Earth. They rightfully avoided past human mistakes, but there was one problem. The more progress they made, the more they looked and acted like humans. Common Games presents
Model RT-217NP, primary mission unknown. I am not designed for physical exercise. I am certainly not capable of construction activity, but I am very skillful with electronics. I have set myself a task. I search the remains for electronic devices and make use of them to design different mechanisms that are useful and efficient. Humans. We replaced them. It took them ages to achieve what we have done in just a few years. We have formed a perfect society. Robots will not repeat the destructive human mistakes of the past. We are rational and logical. We do not fight in wars, and we cannot get ill. By replacing humans, we interrupted the self-destructive cycle of these intelligent but highly aggressive former inhabitants of the Earth. But it is going to take decades to reconstruct the world that they destroyed. Then, our robot race will flourish under the guidance of our creator, the USS Corporation. Our world is not perfect yet. We are short on many resources, and we can count only on ourselves, but this is temporary. Most robots need to be repaired very often, but not me. I am very efficient at taking care of myself.
The Uncertain Last Quiet Day. This was originally titled Episode 1 Last Quiet Day, and then the Episode 1 in the title got deleted. What most piqued my interest was the Steam picture showing this Talos Principle-like robot, and I think, that looks like something I like. Maybe I'll like this too. We'll see. When it's the 22nd century,
I only brought one battery this time, though it might be compatible with the radio. I need to find a second battery. It was with my tools.
When it was the 22nd century, when you surpassed the humans, why did the desk that we saw in the cutscene feature a graphic card that's clearly from somehow 2010 or so? That looked like an old graphics card to our age now. You should put in more futuristic looking items if you show the old items of the 22nd century. Let's see over there.
Inscribed paper is an old form of physical information collection and distribution. This storage technology is utterly obsolete. Sometimes I find documents with this type of information, which allows me to learn more about humans.
There's a fuse box.
I connected the power line directly to the house, but it is not sufficient to provide energy to all of my equipment. I use an electric switchboard to distribute energy to the necessary systems. I do not need it now. is fortunate my body is waterproof. It contains the artifacts that I found in the abandoned city.
Artifacts. One of them is a broom. Okay.
A damaged data disk that I found yesterday morning. Perhaps I can restore some information from it.
That looks more interesting because it's some kind of glass structure that is supposed to be the main part of it. That's my charging
The dock
station.
station's purpose is to recharge the batteries and update the built-in software of the robots. However, I made some changes in its firmware to avoid updates. I am now able to develop independently.
Oh. So the ones that still get upgraded are kind of other thing?
I do not need charging right now.
Maybe they are the evil ones then? We saw this in the cutscene. Little robot. Yeah, it's not easy to, if you do like legged robots, they tumble around the ground more, most likely.
The color temperature of standard light bulbs is lower compared to mercury vapor lamps, which produces a warmer light. I learned that it makes a home feel cozy.
But you don't really get what it means, or do you get what it means?
This compartment contains textiles. Humans covered their bodies with it. The purpose of this is unknown to me.
There's a PC game called 35 millimeters. I don't recognize this reference. These are the humans that inhabited this place. Okay. And let's go. Wait. What is your problem? Why don't you want to go past this? Okay.
Humans used it to save their precious resources. We have a lot in common. This is no time to rest. I need to do other things.
Also, your resting happens over there, and not here, and not there. It should be at the charging station. Give me the documents. Margaret! We're waiting for you downstairs, Margaret! An elderly woman left the table and headed for the stairs slowly, calling for her niece. She finally reached the girl's door and knocked. No one answered. Aunt Becca opened the door and saw the girl was gone. The old woman just flung up her hands and said quietly, "What a girl! She turned 20 but hasn't changed a bit." "I'm over here, Aunt Becca!" She heard a voice from downstairs. "Where have you been, sweetheart?" "The lunch is getting cold," replied the aunt, hastily going down. "I just wanted to see the garden for one last time. I'm flying away today, you know." As they went into the kitchen together, the old woman slightly hugged the girl. You need to have quotes so that I know that the line ends. As they went down into the kitchen together, the old woman slightly hugged the girl and looked reproachfully at old Sam, who was sitting all alone at the table. He was peacefully eating his soup, which was still hot. "See, the old man just couldn't wait and started without us," murmured she. "Hey, I've only tasted one spoon." Uncle Sam got confused. "See, the only man just couldn't wait and started without us," murmured she. "Hey, I have only tasted one spoon." Uncle Sam got confused. "Of course, one spoon. Half the plate is empty. Today is maybe the last day when we share a table with..." That's also a voice line. Place quotation marks there, game. "Don't pick on him, Auntie Becca." Margaret stood up. "It was my fault that I ran away." I have no idea where which voice line starts and ends, which is not a good thing. I may stop reading those if it continues to be that way.
The quality of this image is very low.
No, it's not.
Sometimes human art is so illogical. Why produce images that are not purely photorealistic?
To invoke
The
creativity.
quality of this image is very...
Okay, maximum of 2 lines so far. Okay.
This object allows me...
Oh, he did say
Humans used
something.
it to save... This object allows me to keep a sitting position without consuming the servo motor's resource. It increases my lifespan.
Yeah, you could also stand over there. You wouldn't use the servo motor over there too.
This analog device allows you to extract sound from the installed audio data carrier. Why did humans use such an inconvenient device when one can just do this?
Can you please turn off that?
This analog...
Okay, and he does play it again. Okay. Then let's see what my computer says to me.
This is an intercom, a high-powered desktop computer. I do not need to use its full capacity, but the internet is useful to communicate with other robots. Unfortunately, my design does not support wireless internet connection, so I had to use the computer.
No Wi-Fi in a robot. What were you thinking, developer of this robot?
This is an intercom. Unfortunately.
Then we have this thing.
Perhaps the
Fabricator?
intercom can read data that is not damaged.
Ah, this one. Ah, it was an image of the data disk. Cause mail my files. My files is new. Audio. Audio 1 was corrupted. 2-minute audio file. Okay, it's music. Can we scroll forward? Okay, that's just music. How do we go back? There? No. Messages. Text 1. Corrupted. Text 2. A conversation between Deborah and Michael. I fought with my parents again. Curse of us. Guess what? They took my phone and read our text. It's an outrage. Ouch, I better keep out of their way now. Not funny, my mom slapped me in the face. Is it that bad? Hang on, someone's coming. Okay. Debbie, you there? Where have you gone? Hey, where the hell are you? You okay? Hello, it's not funny anymore. Deborah, answer me now, I'm going to you. That's a few days after, in 32, in the year 32. Now that was the thing I read. Using system runtime, remoting, messaging, using Unity engine, using system collections, public class, UI screen, mono behavior. This is just abstract go-tween, abstract go-tween. Okay, this is just some code. Okay, how do I go back? Ah, like that. That's also corrupted. Okay. Then we have also cause, error reading file, and mail. UES robotics at info.rb, firmware upgrading notification. USS firmware update 12.5.23.11. Changes in this edition, optimization of the stabilization system when the battery charges at a low level. An error with the connecting to the USS Finder from a private network is corrected. A function that erases the daily logbook files is added. Algorithm of data transmissions and 12G network is improved. Signal system for the detection of illegal objects is added. Various improvements and optimizations of the operating systems are added. The vulnerability that allows bypassing of the firewall protecting the installation of third-party software is corrected. Please switch to the USS portal to receive detailed info and download this update. No. We won't download that update. Is it this one?
I do not need to talk.
Ah, we cannot talk, and this is this. Okay. Good. First room almost completely done. With this side, obviously.
This room is very strange. I never enter it.
Why?
This room.
I think you had a problem programming how the mirrors work, so you didn't do them. Developers, is it that kind of thing?
It is a data coder. I use it to test and calibrate the electronics. I will return to this later. No, they do not fit in here. They need to be inserted into the radio.
The radio that I didn't see already. This is a battery.
Here is the second battery.
Yeah, we'll keep that battery in mind. Let's look around first.
I made this plasma cutter from materials that I found in destroyed buildings. A construction robot ordered it.
Ah, so a construction robot wanted this and we made it. So we're producing stuff for other robots. Okay, there's something here.
The water supply system ceased functioning many years ago. I tried to extract sounds from it, but after 10 minutes, I tore the second string.
Oh, you destroyed the guitar. Okay, we can take our battery. You should now have two.
I have 2 batteries. I can try to turn the radio receiver on.
So we have 2 of them. But where was the radio receiver? Was this one, wasn't it?
I found this radio receiver a few days ago, but there were no batteries. I have no use for it. I wonder if there are any radios left broadcasting in the world. I have 2 batteries. Now I need to insert them into the radio.
Yeah, then do it. Okay, we can click on different things to like turn around, I suppose. Yeah, there's the radio thing. Open the battery cover, slap in the batteries. These are strange batteries.
I'm going to turn it on.
Yeah, for that you have to turn it around. Look at the nice thing down here, sticker, and click the power. So it's on. No contextual prompts anymore are there. Okay, that's the volume. Now to tuning. Keyboard controls A and D to tune the radio. I heard something halfway between that. Wait, I'm past whatever that is. Somewhere around here. Okay. Okay, let's try to find another frequency that's more clear. Ah, there.
And this heroic feat will remain in our hearts forever. Don't let the fallen give their lives in vain. Join the army, protect your homeland, save your freedom, traditions, and...
A small group of people controlled the masses using such words. I do not understand how a simple human speech could have urged people to participate in war. It would be more logical to reach a compromise by means of negotiations.
Okay, they died in a war. Okay. We don't have our thing anymore, so I assume we'll get a message. So I'm directly looking at this now. New mail? No new mail. Okay. Which leaves me with trying... No, the door is not interactable, so... I was just too fast.
This is the construction robot who ordered the plasma cutter. I will answer. Hello?
RT, this is TX-27. It was difficult to find your contact information. You were supposed to have finished the plasma cutter 2 days ago. Why have we not received it yet?
Sorry, but I cannot get to you right now because of a heavy rain.
This should not be a problem for you. The body of your model is waterproof. Answer the question.
This is my fault. I will finish the cutter as efficiently as possible.
Your excuses are irrelevant. We cannot proceed with our work without this cutter. We need it for building metal structures. While you free robots waste your energy on useless and ineffective actions, we are engaged in construction and restoration of the city, which will strengthen our society. We can wait 1 more day. If you don't deliver the order in time, we will contact another specialist, and your professional rating will be severely decreased.
I will finish the work today and travel tomorrow morning.
Good. Thank you. We will be waiting.
I think
I
if
cannot
you...
fail in my task. Structure robots do very important work. I need to finish the cutter as quickly as possible.
Okay, then let's go back to the cutter to see what we need to do to fix the cutter. I thought that while...
I need to calibrate the cutter using my data coder.
Okay. I wanted to say, if the option to say I'm ready tomorrow pops up, I hope that my character is not blatantly lying, because I don't know. That's one problem with, like, select your answer. I don't know if I'm lying, because I don't know what my character knows in the start of a game. Okay, find pairs for icons to form a square. Okay. So like these. Oh, and now I started it. Okay. Oh, we had that already, so we can't use it again. And we're gonna continue this. Okay. Oh god, I don't have the other one seen yet down there. So we'll just continue this. I hope there are not more of this kind of puzzle, because this just takes my time now. This one, that one. This one, that one. This one, that one. This one, that one. Just takes too much time. I needed to calibrate some kind of thing for a switch to work to let gas out and fire it.
I need to go to the city and deliver it. I do not need the battery that they offer in payment, but it would be irrational to refuse. My battery charge is 12%. The most effective action I can take is to get fully charged on the dock station before the morning.
Okay, let's take the best action to get fully charged. For example, looking at that picture again. What else do we have? Reading more human stuff, playing more music. Let's check my mail before I go to bed. No more mail. Okay. That escape doesn't work. So let's use the station. Don't ignore me, please, game.
The dock station is not powered at the moment. I need to transfer power to it at the electric switchboard.
And we're switching off the supercomputer, and so we'll miss an important message because we switched it. Do you have a... Get rid of excess power at both sources. Excess power is displayed in yellow. Okay. Almost. What? Why did you reset? Doesn't make sense. 30 over. No, that's too much. 20 over. Okay. Why did I need to do that game?
Now the dock station
He does
is
that
ready to
every
use.
day. He does that every day, and every day he needs to think about the puzzle? Weird. A weird land we live in. Okay, let's go to sleep. Okay, the animations for the birds and the models for the birds look really good for a 2016 game of Ninja Studio. He heard the crash.
What happened?
You need to bring the plasma cutter to the other thing. Okay, we get our save icon. We have the plasma cutter in our inventory. Okay, and we can move on to see what that shuttle accident is all about in tomorrow's episode. See you then. Have a nice day.